Hello, how's it going? My name is Mr. OnesieBanette, and we are back again with some more delightful Astrid mod goodness. We are coming a little bit towards the end of all of the Astrid content. It's a little bit more of a time sink to record this than it is to record other Pokemon Academy Life playthroughs and other playthroughs, because I have to manually sort of vet the content before we narrate it for you, because I need to know where the Astrid content actually is. But we're going to jump back into it, and yeah, cool. I'll be back when something interesting happens. And here we are on Monday, April the 19th, where today it is a very special day because, as you can see, our Fairy type elective is now at 10.5, and so is our Dark elective, which is also at level 10. So we should get 2 elective scenes today, which means more Astrid content. So let's go to Fairy class and see how that's gonna go. Hey Ethan! Alex, good to see ya! Let's get this done! The class is working collaboratively on creating a dress woven out of Swirlix threads, a task that Astrid in particular seems to be enthused about. Work is nearly complete when... My, yes! Instructor Valerie? Did I do something?
I've been thinking about who would best model this dress when it's completed.
Oh, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'd fill it out the right way. Well, I mean, I would, I'd rock it!
Certainly not.
Ow, didn't expect such rapid agreement.
You have a lovely figure, but you're a tad too broad-shouldered and tall. If you didn't run so much, perhaps.
Wait, does that mean you were looking at me?
I was looking at anyone with the will and desire to dazzle, my darling beautiful eye.
Hey, I've got will and desire. I'll turn heads.
That you most certainly will. I suppose I'm lost as to the purpose of this lesson, though we've been working on it for a while. I don't think I've actually learned anything new about Fairy types. Perhaps you just aren't learning what you expected to learn. I legitimately have no idea how to respond to that. Ho, 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 sweet Calum. The Fairy type is not one that is directed towards some ultimate goal. It spreads out in all directions, trying a little bit of everything.
What does that mean, without metaphor?
It means that life is to be lived, not directed. A steel spike will drive, a poison will corrupt, a dragon will rampage.
And fairies?
Fairies simply are. A fairy will live about its day as it pleases, unconcerned with endpoints or timetables.
I must insist we get even a modicum of applicable battle advice.
Have fun.
That's your advice? But what about power? What about skill? What about strategy? I mean, I kinda see where Instructor Valerie's coming from. Alex? Not you too. Fairy Pokemon are whimsical, you know? If you force them to battle a certain way, they just won't be as strong as if you let them have fun. I mean, that's kinda true for all Pokemon.
True for people, too. Wear dresses, drink tea, sweat, eat mushrooms, sleep in the grass, lick salt.
That's the weirdest to-do list I've ever heard. Not mine!
Nothing great was ever accomplished by someone who didn't have fun doing it. But it doesn't matter. Even if you never accomplish anything great, life is greatness, fun is greatness, and play is the greatest.
I don't know that I'll ever be able to do that.
Then it's very, very good that you chose to take this class, because I will now attempt to teach you. Perhaps we could begin by having you be the model for this dress, and after that, I think I have some tea around here.
It is no exaggeration to say that I would rather die than let the possibility of a picture of me in a cotton candy dress exist. I'm down, and I won't even eat any of it. Yeah, Ethan would look cute.
You make a compelling argument. How about I give you this class's advancement exam, a one-on-one battle, and if you succeed, then I'll let your friend be the dress's first model?
Sure, sounds good. Dude, you have to win this for me. Wow, that's passion. I mean, I'll do my best.
Oh, yes, if you win, you'll also get access to the move Ardent Gaze. A client of mine developed it, then taught it to me.
Huh? What does it do?
Oh, it infatuates the foe.
If
No, no ifs. How my boundaries are expanding.
Okay, well, we're gonna pick a fairy, and that fairy has to be Monokuma, and we're gonna do the fight. Let's go! I don't actually have a fairy move. That's not good, my brother! Wait, I think I can still beat the— oh, no I can't. No I can't! Oh dear! Copycat. Low kick, come on, copy it. One more. Eh, we won somehow.
Well done. I can tell you had fun.
Yes, I did. Look at this smile. You think this is fake?
And I'm sure Ethan will look fantastic when the dress is completed. Yes.
Learn Ardent Gaze. Ardent Gaze is going to be so much better than... Actually, is it? Copycat, I guess. I mean, Copycat's helped us out of a few situations, but Ardent Gaze and Double Team is like a net positive, so I have to... yeah, get rid of Copycat. I think that's probably fair. Copycat. Get. Woo! Well, that wasn't as much Astrid as I was expecting. That's sad. we got Astrid mentioned. That's what we got. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the afternoon elective, which, as we know, is dark. Which means, even if it's just a bit, I haven't shown you dark electives level 10. Wait, yes I have I? I think I have. I don't remember. Either way, we're going to do it anyway. Let's do the dark level 10 advancement class. Hey Ethan, let's go to see you, let's get this up. Blah, blah, blah. The class is studying hard as Karen walks around the classroom, looking over people's shoulders.
Alex, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're doing well. I think you're ready to advance in this class.
Wow, thanks, ma'am.
I do have one reservation, though.
What's that, ma'am?
You need to learn how to be even a tiny bit more covert.
Covert?
It's clear from your face exactly what you're gonna do at every single turn of the battle. A Pokemon battle where your opponent can tell exactly what you're thinking is not one you'll win.
Oh, well, I'm not sure that I can do anything about that. I, kinda wear my heart on my sleeve.
A heart's a pretty vulnerable thing not to keep enshrouded in your body.
What was that accent, Alex? Why did you go super deep for her all of a sudden? I don't know what I was thinking.
Figure it out, otherwise your Pokemon losing their battles will be your fault.
No, I know that. I just...
When you learn to hide your intentions for your Pokemon's sake, I'll teach them a new technique, Enshroud.
I don't think I've heard that one.
My Pokemon developed it, with my guidance. It'll protect your Pokemon for harm from one turn, and raise their evasiveness one stage if the foe uses a long-ranged move.
Wow, that seems useful for stall strategies.
There is something to be said for not charging out into battle blindly. A little time in the shadows does wonders for your odds. Enough talk. Class, gather round. Alex is going to take his advancement exam. Best wishes. I'm sure you will prevail. Have faith in yourself, as you have faith in me.
Ah! Ah! I got faith in you, Astrid.
Don't mess this up.
Screw off, Shiren. Some words of encouragement. Okay, well, I think we know what's going on. We're going to use Barrow here, and we are going to absolutely destroy this advancement exam. Oh, that's eggs. Eggs. I ain't scared of no eggs.
Your Pokemon was absolutely fantastic.
And me?
Room for improvement.
Jeez. Let's teach Enshroud. It's probably going to be better than Scratch. I don't need Scratch anymore. Well, PP maybe. I think I am going to get rid of Scratch. I think I can afford to get rid of Scratch. Having Enshroud is very nice. Very, very nice. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going fairy hunting. So you know what time it is? It's montage time. Enjoy.
Ran free the way stuck inside my head, rent free to me. Now my eyes are turning red. It don't matter how much you pay, I can't kick you out anyway. Rent free, the way you're stuck inside my head. I'm knocking on the door, trying to get these thoughts to stop. My key is in my hands, but it's spinning in the lock. I'm trying to progress life, but I keep hitting the block. I don't know how to get inside, all I can do is not go. Won't you let me in? 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 Let me in, let me in. Rent free, the way you're stuck inside my head. Rent free to me. Now my eyes are turning red. It don't matter how much you pay, I can't kick you out anyway. Rent free, the way you're stuck inside my head. Rent free. I want you to let me go, to let me go. I need you to open up and take it slow. When you don't talk to me, it starts to show. Just open up your mind and everything will be alright. I want you to take a seat, to take a seat, so you can start to speak, explain to me. I just wanna be there when it finally clears from your mind, and then it all becomes blue sky. 3 a.m., I still feel you in my head. I still want you in my bed, but I don't want this life instead. You've drawn all over the walls, and there's flooding all in the halls. You said I didn't have the balls, but you're not answering my calls. Your phone's on silence, but I'm wide awake. Letting you in the first place was my mistake. I don't know what I've gotta do to get through to you, that you can't stay in there anymore, and I've gotta get you out the door. Rent free, the way you're stuck inside my head. Rent free to me. Now my eyes are turning red. It don't matter how much you pay, I can't kick you out anyway. Rent free, the way you're stuck inside my head. Rent free. I want you to let me go, to let me go. I need you to open up and take it slow. When you don't talk to me, it starts to show. Just open up your mind and everything will be alright. I want you to take a seat, to take a seat, so you can start to speak, explain to me. I just wanna be there when it finally clears from your mind, and everything will be blue skies. Rent free, the way you're stuck inside my head. Rent free to me. Now my eyes are turning red. It don't matter how much you pay, I can't kick you out any.
Okay, well, we have done a few things. We found a Comfey, but it was natural cure rather than Triage, which isn't great. We leveled it up like 3 times, so it's pretty high level. We also caught a Nimble, because I thought that it was Dark type, but it's not Dark type, it's only Bug type, which is very sad. But yeah, we got a level on Flobberdosh. I think we're in a good spot. We're going to head back to campus, and we're going to go and do the battle tryouts, because why the hell not? So yeah, I'll let you know if anything interesting comes up. Right, I figure we can do the battle tryouts, because this is going to be an interesting show of my competitive Pokemon skills. So yeah, let's go. I think the biggest threat on the field right now is probably Dedenne. So yeah, we'll double target into Dedenne. And it's paralyzed Ivy too, so we'll use Natural Cure to get out into... got a Denji, because why not? Oh, bye Denji! Well, you suck, didn't you? And it paralyzed Ivy 2 again. Wow. Okay, they really don't like Ivy 2, do they? Yeah, the Leech Seed, the Yamper. Yeah, go on. Cool. Well, let's switch Ivy 2 out into... Let's get Barrow out. If in doubt, send Barrow out. Bloody Nuzzle. I hate Nuzzle. It's so irritating. Okay. Quick attack the Yamper. Ardent Gaze onto Snubble. And yeah, quick attack the Yamper. And Astonish the Snubble. And I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I'm not worried. Yeah, easy. Easy. And there's one down. Easy. Janine seems pleased. Me too. Battles rage around you until Janine approaches you again. You'll be facing off against Silver. Don't have any advice for this one, just hit harder than he does. I'll do my best. Good luck. Yes, Silver. Let's go. Okay, poison types. Really bad matchup for me in some aspects, not a bad one in others. I think we just kind of try and load up on status. Acid Spray is not great, but I think it should be okay by just loading up on status, as you say. They're never going to switch out. -2 special defense. Now that we've got that off, Barrow is probably more important in this fight, and then we'll just go Astonish onto Skorupi. Yeah, easy. Not worried. Not worried. Yeah, easy. Easy. And now it's just click buttons until it's over. 2 out of 2. Not a problem. Undefeated. Undefeated. And Janine seems pleased. You'll be facing off against Leaf. You should be fine. The level equalizer means the Dragon Rages aren't nearly as much of a threat. Good to know. Good luck. Okay. And Leech Seed onto the Helioptile. Ardent Gaze onto the Bulbasaur, I think. That thing seems like the more immediate threat. And then this turn, we just do Draining Kiss onto Helioptile and Ardent Gaze onto it too. I probably could have taken it out that turn, but I wasn't sure. Dratini. Alright, this is what Draining Kisses were made for. Double target it. And Draining Kiss. Yeah, Draining Kiss into it again. And Astonish into Bulbasaur. Draining Kiss. And Astonish. Cool. Battles rage around. Ethan. You'll be facing off against Ethan. This guy's Pokemon are weak, and so is he, but they all work together perfectly. Don't get careless. Wouldn't dream of it. I know Ethan, and I know he'll give me a tough fight. Good luck. Right. This is where I'm worried. I need to Leech Seed everything, and I need to stop that Comfey from being a problem. Oh. Okay, okay. That needs to be Ardent Gazed as well. What's the most important thing on the field right now? It's probably that Comfey, because if it starts Leech Seeding, it makes my life a bit more difficult. So we're going to double target it. Yeah, I need that thing out of the way. It needs to be gone. Nice. Okay, we can leave Nimble in because it's not going to do anything. And we're going to double target into Mimikyu. Astonish it. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to Draining Kiss into Mimikyu, and I'm going to switch Monokuma out into my own Denji. Yeah. Leave Denji in as a target. Draining Kiss. And just Leah. Yeah, Denji can go down. Denji was nothing but a target anyway. Let's get Monokuma back out. And I think we should be able to win this with one more. There we go. Astonish, easy. Absol. Oh, the Draining Kiss right onto the Absol. Let's do it again. Draining Kiss again. And I'm going to double team. Nice. Pichu's here. Draining Kiss onto the Pichu, Astonish onto the Pichu, and just leave this useless Nimble to go down easy. That was a bit more difficult. Janine seems pleased. How did you get an Absol? That now makes 3 of us students at with an Absol. Me, you, and Bay! Dude, I was going to say the same thing to you. It showed up about 3 minutes before a meteor hit the fields outside of campus. Cool. Mine showed up about 3 minutes before a forest fire started. Huh. Crazy. Small world? Small world. Battles rage around you until Janine approaches you again. You'll be facing off against Hilbert. His Pokemon only have 1 move each. Without their choice items, they won't hit nearly as hard, but watch out anyway. Sorry, Hilbert. Oh yeah, is it cool if I stream this fight to Hilda? She wanted to see one of Hilbert's battles. I guess. I don't know who Hilda is, but go ahead. Cool. Ready? Yep. Good luck. I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I'm not worried. Double target the Cubchoo. Yeah. Oh, the snow run's got moody. Okay, change of plan. Change of plan. Ardent Gaze. Yeah, that was probably the right call. -1 special defense. Now's the time to try and hit it with Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss. Oh, Monokuma's been frozen. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, let's just get that thing out of the way and try and thaw. Not gonna happen. Okay, I know this thing's got Shadow Sneak. So maybe I switch out here into Barrow. Yeah, fine. Draining Kiss that Cubchoo, get it out of the way, and pursue the Hone Edge. And that should be a clean sweep. Yeah, easy. Easy. Let's go. Janine seems pleased. Nice going, Farm Boy. You're a pretty good battler. Thanks for streaming this. Farm Boy. Don't call me that. Battles rage around until Janine comes again. You'll be facing off against Erica. She has no idea how to battle. She obviously spent a fortune on move tutors and TMs, but that doesn't make up for her movesets. Phew. Good luck. Okay. Now this is going to be a bit awkward. Poison is just a very notoriously awkward typing anyway. Ardent Gaze onto the Gloom? No, Nidorina. We'll double target with status. Toxic. Okay. At least IV2 can just switch out, so we're going to leech. Oh, we can't leech. What we can do, we'll switch out into Barrow. And we'll just kind of Ardent Gaze onto Gloom. Nice! God, Infatuation is so busted. And let's go for Pursuit. Let's double target. Yeah, not a problem, not a problem. Quick attack it. And that means I can Astonish onto Gloom. Right, let's get the Glimmet out the way. Let's get it out the way. It's going to protect. Okay, you're going to be a pain? You can be a pain. But I'm still not worried. Come on. Out of my face. Easy. E-Z. E-Z. Easy. Janine seems pleased. You'll be facing off against Blue. He's full of hot air. Just watch out for that Pidgeotto. He's got it listening to him now. Already? Good luck. Yeah, because he actually has to work for what he wants. Right. That Pidgeotto is the biggest threat on the field, and as such, it's getting double statused. At least Comfey's really fast. Okay, let's try. No, let's set up the strat. Let's go for the Ardent on both. Monokuma can't really do much damage here because of these baby doll eyes either, so it's probably best we just... Yeah, easy. Not even a problem, baby. I'm not worried at all. Easy. Charmander's here. Draining Kiss the Eevee. Astonish the Charmander. Okay, now it's time to Leech Seed Charmander and Ardent Gaze Charmander, because the Leech Seed will finish off Eevee this turn. And am I not just the greatest alive? Am I not the greatest of all time? Is that not me? Am I not him? I am HIM. Easy. Janine seems pleased. Blue, what the hell?
What? What's your problem this time? Nate said you were bringing that Charmander to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, we did, a week ago. Then I came back to the center and waited until they re-released it into the wild, then I caught it. But look, just because you didn't think of it is no reason to throw a tantrum. If you weren't so busy wasting your time with your friends, maybe you could have taken him to the Pokemon Center yourself. Or are you too tunnel vision chasing after that blonde broad? Imagine choosing some NPC rando like that over a Charmander. Couldn't be me.
Wow. I'm not forgetting this. I wouldn't forget it either. Don't you call Astrid a blonde broad, you bitch. Alright, who's next? Can't wait to... Wait. That was 7, wasn't it? So, I'm done? Holy shit, I won all my matches! That's insane!
That's enough. We've seen everything we needed to. Janine and I will make our final decision shortly. If you are accepted into the battle team, we will contact you. You may leave.
What?
Sir, what about the prizes for winning? Those will be delivered directly to your dorms in the following days.
Wait, isn't there an awards ceremony? Some kind of thing where you give out medals?
No. The school insists I let non-battle team members watch the tryouts, but I would personally greatly prefer to do this entire event behind closed doors. Yeah, the drama and the music is a bit much, so you should really just all go.
That's a bit anticlimactic.
Man, this is bullshit.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it for the Astrid side of things. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to show you all the battle tryouts and show you how the new team performs. It's pretty much the same as before, but with Ardent Gaze now onto Monokuma instead of onto this Comfey over here. So, yeah, cool.
Okay, we've done a lot of game off screen, basically,
And it's now Springsday, and I wanted to fast forward to what was probably my favourite scene of the entire April month in the game. And that is this one right here. And you all know what's coming if you've played this game already. If this is your first time watching, what you doing? Go back and watch the entire playthrough. But there's a very interesting fight that happens here that I think would be interesting. So I think we'll do a little bit of gameplay. We're going to do the 3v1 again. I'm going to take you all on. I ain't scared. I feel like my mouth may have written a check I can't cash.
I'll give you one chance to back out, Skippy.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Is this your first time against 3 at once? I'll be gentle. This'll definitely be a show, no matter how it turns out. Let me just set up a camera. Choosing to be outnumbered and outgunned here, huh?
3 people against 1. Looks like the odds are against you. Was that a pun? It was a bad one.
That was a bad pun.
Yes, it was. But I ain't here to mess around. Oh my god, that's a level 18 Pikachu. Oh my god. I'm in a lot of trouble. Ah! It set up toxic spikes. Why did you set up toxic spikes? I hate you so much. Okay, I'm in so much trouble. I'm in so much freaking trouble. Just growth. Ah! It used Thunder Wave on me. And I didn't get to attack because of it. And we died. Ah! This is not happening. No! You did not fucking do this. Oh! Shoot me in the fucking head. Get rid of that Pikachu. Go the hell away. Level 5 Charmander. Yeah, you can go away too. You can go away and all. This is definitely doable. That's the worst part about this. Oh, the Eevee didn't even die. Okay. Right, Barrow. No. Let's let Dingle do some bits. Let's see if Dingle, the newest member of the team, Dingle the Phalanx. See if we can get a kill or two with him. We can. Alright, can we take out the Bulbasaur too? Probably not, right? But we can at least do some damage to it. The idea here is I'm literally just trying to do as much damage with things before going for a Barrow endgame. So Flobberdosh, for example, right here, is going to come in and literally just quick attack this Bulbasaur a few times and hopefully try and take it down. Probably not, though, because, well, it's a freaking Bulbasaur. Yeah, see. Right, Barrow, it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen, but... Dratini. Oh, it's level 15. Come on, man. Okay, yeah, this was never going to happen. God damn it. Oh, God, I hate this freaking fight. This is so ridiculous. Ah, it is possible. It is very possible, but not like that. Like, the moment it sets up Toxic Spikes and you don't have a Poison type, it's just over. If you don't have a Poison type for this, or some kind of Flying type that's immune to the Toxic Spikes, you're screwed. You are so screwed. So, yeah. Future pro tip. Don't do this if you don't have ways of dealing with the Toxic Spikes. If you don't have a Rapid Spin Cyclizar, if you don't have a Poison type to absorb the spikes, if you don't have Flying types to ignore them, don't do what I just did, because I've got a fairly stacked team here. Like, level 15 freaking Mimikyu right here. And it couldn't do anything. Ah, God. See you in a bit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of Springsday, and we, I believe, if I can have a look at my... How do I check my bag? Is it right click? How do I check my bag? There is a way of checking my bag, I can't remember. Is it up here? No. Traits? No. Social? By the way, 91 out of 100 with Astrid. Yeah. Oh dear. How do I check my bag again? I can't remember. Either way, but oh, it's here. No, it's not. It's not there. I'm being silly. Stop being silly, Onesie. I just can't remember for the life of me, but whatever. Basically, we collected 3 eggs in the end, so pretty cool. Guess so, man.
I'm sleepy.
It's probably past your bedtime, isn't it? Why don't we see if we can find your dad now?
Aw, but I want to keep looking for eggs.
I getcha, but it's getting really dark. We should probably head back home before it gets too late.
Okay, Mr. Gold, but only 'cause you're a grown-up, so I have to listen to you.
Darn right. Do you know where your dad might be, Iris?
Yeah, I think he's in the academy building.
Makes sense. Let's just go by the research center to drop off our eggs then.
Not so fast. He comes in like a bolt from the blue.
We'll be relieving you of those eggs.
You serious?
Deadly serious. These eggs are the prodigy of champions. Their legacy should only be in the hands of trainers who would know how to use them. Regardless of whatever eggs you might have on hand, you aren't our only target.
And what of your companions? The man who got into the battle team with an atrocious tryout performance? Nothing suspicious there.
Don't get me started on the little child you have tagging along. She isn't even a student. Our tuition pays for access to these eggs.
The fact that this school turns the acquisition of such a valuable battle asset into a game is bad enough.
You guys understand this is robbery, right? Like, this isn't just a hazing ritual. I could report you to the Office of the Student Conduct and Conflict Resolution. Heck, I could report you to the cops. And knowing what I know about you now, that's starting to sound like an awfully appealing option.
So easily swayed by Astrid's sob story? How contemptible. A flailing ignoramus like her is merely reaping what she deserves.
Yes, and we could just as easily tell the student body that you've only gotten into this school because you're best buds with Professor Oak.
You should consider yourself grateful that we only put up posters exposing your weekend hobbies, trash man.
Oh my god, that was you?
I hope you see now how serious we...
Thanks!
Beg pardon?
Yeah, people have been talking about my campaign non-stop ever since. That gave me a seriously needed boost in the public eye. He really helped me out.
Piss! See, I told you we should have listened to your sister. She told us this wouldn't work. It was your idea. My idea, which I acknowledged was a bad one.
Oh boy, Astrid must be rolling on the floor at your loser's incompetence by now. You seriously decided to go through with this harebrained plan?
If she knows what's good for her, she's not going to...
Hey, kind of out of the blue, but what's your guys' relationship?
I've been wondering that too. The matching clothes are throwing me...
Wow, I want to know what was said. Bad one, oh boy. Blah blah, if she knows what's good for her, she's not going to let me catch her having it. Oh, okay, when I get back to... Okay, got you.
I've been wondering that too. The matching clothes are throwing me off.
Are you like friends or lovers?
I don't see how that's in any way of business of yours.
What was... Why do I feel this intense pressure? Well, you feel this intense pressure because something's coming. Something from the darkness. Something from the bushes. It's coming. It's aiming right for you. It's a bunch of bunneries! Crap, there's a lot of them. I'll take the big one. You guys try to handle the others. Okay, I will. And pretty much, this shouldn't be, like, difficult in any way, shape, or form. It hurts a lot, but we also hurt a lot. Actually, it hurts more than I thought it did. It's gonna use bounce. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to... I'm gonna have to, well, sack off Denji. Magic coat. What are you doing? Yeah, you bounce. You bounce. Kill Denji. Denji doesn't want to live anyway. Denji's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. Monokuma. Yeah, let's try and get an Ardent onto it. Bounce. Should just be able to kill her like this. I mean, I don't want to catch it. Because there's like no point in me catching it. Because I can't use it anyway, because it's not any of my types. I could catch it and just keep it in the PC though. Nah, we'll kill it. I ain't worried. The Lopunny's gone. Hell yeah. Nice beating it, dude. Yeah, but I'm confused. Right, I only just learned this, but that was a Mega Evolved Lopunny. Don't Pokemon need trainers to Mega Evolve? How did it do that? I don't know, man. I've never heard of anything like that before. Everything I know about Mega Evolution tells me there needs to be a Mega Stone, a Keystone, and a trainer involved. And this was clearly a wild Pokemon. No kidding.
I've heard of something like this before.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a big old dragon from Hoenn called, Rayquaza. It showed up a few years ago when I was a kid, and it can Mega Evolve without a trainer. I know a lot about dragons.
It would be easy to dismiss that as a child's imagination, but... Do you know how it does that?
Yep, it's got a special organ, the Mikado organ, and it eats up meteors to charge it with energy.
Meteors?
Yeah.
So if another Pokemon, like for example a Lopunny, ate a fragment of a meteor, would it be able to Mega Evolve too?
I don't think so. Rayquaza's the only one with that organ, I think. And he's probably gotta be a special kind of meteor. Like how grown-ups need to eat their broccoli to get big.
What are you thinking, man? I'm thinking I'm out of my depth here. I guess it's something to ask Old Man Oak. Yeah, I guess so. Well, let's head back to the research center. We still gotta drop these eggs off. Oh, right. And I want to see what eggs we've got. Oh, we've got 2 eggs. Would you like to donate them into the school or have us with them until they hatch? They hatch. The white egg with red and blue triangles. What are they called? Donate the Smoochum egg. Wait, no. Yeah, donate the Smoochum egg. Deposit your eggs with the attendants at the research center and prepare to leave. Hey, Iris, since you're not a student here, you're not planning on keeping those eggs you've got, are you?
Nope, I'm gonna give it to the school. I've already got a big version of this one anyway.
Peering at the eggs in Iris's hand, you see a pair of smaller eggs with a blue base. The top half is covered in a rough black fur-like substance peppered with infrequent red triangles.
Actually, I really hope I get to see you two again.
Well, will I see you around the school?
Probably not. I should be flying back to Unova soon, but I'll ask Daddy if I can show up to more festivals like this.
Good luck!
Thank you. You too, you two!
I could never quite get the little girl Iris voice right. I just couldn't. Cute kid! Yeah, feels like the sister I never had. I always wanted a sister growing up. I got a big brother, who recently got married and had his first kid. So I'm now Uncle Onesie. So congratulations to my brother. And if you all start calling me Uncle Onesie, I'll probably throw a hissy fit. But I digress. I always wanted a little sister growing up, or any kind of like sister, because my family is notoriously very male-dominated, and I'm not exactly the most manly of men in terms of like old-fashioned gender stereotypes. I've always been the sort of person that like wanted to do arts and theatre and singing and enjoyed looking at fashion and things like that. So it was kind of difficult at times to sort of grow up in my family, especially with all the big football raging Brits that we had around. So I always thought it would be cool to have a sister so that I could sort of talk about my non-gender normed male interests with them. But, you know, it is what it is. I come to think of it, I didn't actually grow up with too many females in general. I tended to only really have male friends. I didn't really have much exposure to girls, really. So, yeah, life is life. We should definitely make sure she gets back safely, right? For sure. It's weird as hell that rampaging Pokemon got this far onto the school grounds. All right, let's go. Yeah, what happened to Secret and Magnus?
Well, that was an utter failure.
Trounced by bunnies on Springsday? What a joke.
Are we meant to just give up then? Accept Alex's meteoric rise as inevitable?
Perhaps we should focus our efforts on other beneficiaries of nepotism, like Blue Oak.
Blue has done nothing wrong.
You're one of those cretins who ripped that Charmander from out of our hands.
I seem to recall Alex and Astrid being the ones who dealt you your defeat.
Why were you listening in on us, you little rat? And why should we take you at your word anyway? You're doubtlessly a beneficiary of nepotism yourself.
Nepotism. You keep using that word. Who recommended you to this school?
Our parents, who are lauded alumni and sit on the board of trustees.
You understand how that in itself is nepotism, right? You're no less guilty than Alex, unless you have access to information I do not about his particular situation.
Psh!
Bungled his way onto
the battle team. Yes, I know. I've heard all those complaints before from Blue.
Well, what are you doing here then? Isn't it close to curfew?
I am in desperate need of allies.
What?
Damn me for it, but I am confident there is something about Alex that is unbeatable, that no fair play can overcome. If I could just prove to myself that I was wrong, I would accept that, but I've been unable to as of yet.
I don't see why we should care about your little political games. Your bleeding heart liberal antics are of no concern to us.
Are you blind? We have a common foe, Alex. In 3 weeks, he's practically charmed the entire school. If we don't do something by the time the first quarter clash is over with, he'll be dean of the academy.
Well, what's this something you suggest?
Find the truth and tell it.
Oh, very clever, Sharon, because truth is what wins politics. What a revolutionary strategy you have.
Sigrid, let's at least hear him out. If we can take down Alex, surely that will leave Astrid devastated beyond repair too.
If I am right about the truth, I believe is lying under cover, then yes, it will win. But I need your aid to find it. I do not like you, but you are possibly 2 of the 3 people in the entire school who do not like Alex Onesie, so you're valuable.
Go on.
Forgive me for this, Alex, but I must be sure. I don't forgive you! I know what you're about! I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Astrid Mentions in Springsday. That was a fun little side quest. Man, I do enjoy playing this again. I hate that I have to skip through so much of it for content, but it's good fun. Maybe I'll do a stream of it one day. Hi, Onesie from the future here. If you want to see me playing this game on stream or have any interest in it, let me know down below. And if there's interest, maybe we'll make it happen. Whether that's just playing the vanilla game, whether that's going after a specific romance route, whether that's doing challenge runs or something, or showing off other mods. Maybe I'll make it happen. Let me know if you want to see it down below, and yeah, if that happens, I'll set it up. But yeah, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Maybe we'll do it, I don't know. Anyway, back when something interesting happens. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now, I believe, Tuesday, April the 27th. We have just watched Sharon proclaim that he does not like us in the slightest, and we have gone to go and hang up posters, and who should we spot along the way but a familiar face. After you finish breakfast, you make your way to your homeroom, and along the way, you encounter a familiar face.
There she is, the love of my life, my heart and soul, my future wife.
That was bars. That rhymed. I don't know why. Either way, it's Bay.
Oh, Alex, good morning. Do you have time for me to talk to you for a second?
Not a whole lot, but hopefully just enough for you to get your point across.
You see, it's about Absol. Last night I was out a bit later than usual because I had decided to try spending some quality time with Absol outside of its Pokeball. I just stuck to kind of the quiet corners of campus, you know? Well, on my way back to my dorm, I happened to pass by yours. I still had Absol out to maximize the time outside of its ball, but when the two of us were passing your room, Absol just stopped.
Stopped?
Yeah, it froze in place, turned to face your door, and just sat there, staring with a vacant but equally intense look in its eyes I don't think I've ever seen before. I think the only time I've seen a Pokemon staring off into space so similarly is in the case of Xatu. I couldn't get Absol to heal or budge from its spot. I knew curfew was going to be soon, so I had no choice but to recall it back to its ball so I could get a move on. But that's not all. As soon as I got back to my dorm, I let Absol back out to apologize, as well as let it sleep in the open air in the room with me. It barely paid me any mind, though. Instead, it turned really aggressive towards Sigrid and Magnus, growling and snapping at them.
Is that not normal behavior for it? That sounds pretty natural based on what you've told me about them.
Well, yeah. Absol has always been apprehensive towards them, and especially Sigrid, but it's usually the fearful and avoidant apprehensive, not the kind where he lashes out towards them. As much as I would love for Absol to really hand them some retributive justice, I certainly couldn't let that happen yet. Having to explain that to my father isn't something I would want to do. Not with everything I'm trying to get going for me.
I see. Is that the end of the unusual happenings?
Yeah. Normally, I wouldn't pay something like this any extra mind, but this is an Absol behaving unusually that we were talking about. And of course, the last time an Absol behaved strangely in close proximity to you, the meteor that crashed into the fields happened shortly after.
What I'm hearing is you think I should be careful then?
Yes. Please. Maybe I'm being overly paranoid again, but I don't think I could live with myself if I came to find out my nearest, dearest friend met with a terrible fate I could possibly have warned them of. I don't know what you could possibly expect, but I don't want to regret not telling you.
I do appreciate the warning. I would try not to worry so much though, Astrid. Like you said, What? That skipped. Like you said, I'm near and dear to you, so it's clear my friends aren't in short supply. With friends, the light is always visible, even in the darkest nights.
If you say so. I'll try to keep you informed in case I notice anything else unusual. We'll end our first month at Cobacon strong.
That's the spirit. Good job, by the way, for making the effort and starting to truly reconcile with Absol. See you later, Astrid.
Oh, no, I know what's gonna happen. She's trying to warn me. Just like the developer of Andy and Lele tried to warn me about the route I was taking, Astrid's trying to warn me.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. Well, hindsight's a bitch. Tuesday, April 2017, 27th, again, and this time I figured I wanted to do something a little bit different. Yeah, this is the scene where Leaf is going to do something very special, so I figured I wanted to at least see what happens if I do something different this time.
Hey.
Hey, you seem a bit plushy.
Yeah, look, I've got a question for you.
Shoot!
Well, maybe we could go somewhere else to discuss this?
Yeah, sure. I get you. How's the garden?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go to the garden. You arrive at the garden. Your heart is beating rapidly as you turn a corner, and Leaf makes a big show of making sure you're alone. Familiar situation here. You going to shove some more money into my hands?
Ha! No, not this time. I mean, unless you ask for it.
I probably won't. So what's up?
Oh man, this is difficult. I'm really not used to seeing stuff like this.
Take your time. Oh my god, did you actually just stutter? Stutter and blush? That's... You'll want to talk.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm doing this. So, like, are you dating anyone?
Nope.
So, you probably noticed, because I haven't exactly been subtle about it, but I, kinda like you. And, do you wanna go on a date? Like, no strings, just a casual thing, to see if we're, you know, compatible? Your silence is scaring me, dude.
Sorry, just thinking about what to say.
Okay, well, do you need, like, hours, or just a couple minutes?
Oh, this hurts me to do. Leave. In another life, we'll get married, we'll have kids, we'll have a big white picket fence. But not in this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm interested in someone else. Ah, that physically hurts to do.
I figured. I mean, a guy like you, you've gotta have tons of options, right? Besides Tia, I'm sure there are other girls who are into you. Probably a few guys as well. But look, that doesn't matter to me. Huh? Look, in 5th grade I had 2 boyfriends, okay? I'm used to this. We'll start out with casual dating, and if we decide to move on to something more permanent, then we'll discuss it with the others, okay?
I think you're deciding things for yourself again. Also, I've never even had a partner before. Besides Flubberdush anyway, I'm not sure I want to jump feet first into the water like that.
Believe me, I know what it's like to want to avoid the water. But, like, you don't know if you hate something until you try it, right?
I guess. I just always had this mental image that someday I'd marry a girl, buy a house with a big white picket fence, and have 4 kids.
Moving a bit fast, aren't you?
I'm just trying to make a point. But I guess that mental image has gotten a bit fuzzier ever since I realized I like guys too. Maybe there's more people in that house than I thought.
Right? Like, I promise I won't stop you from dating other people. I just want my own crack at you. Please?
Ah! 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 I can't do this to her! I can't! This is harder to do than picking the weird route in Andy and Lele. This is so hard! No, sorry. I'm sorry. My heart is with Astrid and Astrid only for this run. I tell you what I will do. What I will do is I will make a save right here. And maybe in future runs, there's a chance to have a duo relationship with Astrid and Leaf. If that happens, I'll come back to this choice. But for now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Leaf. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that... Why?
Oh, don't ask that, Leaf. Look, you're a good friend. I just don't think we should mess that up.
Is it the snark? I can tone down the snark, really. That's not a mandatory part of my personality.
Nah, I don't want you to change anything about yourself.
Well, I don't really know what to do. I've never gotten rejected before, so, I just need to...
Oh. Oh, Leaf. Oh, that hurts so much. That hurts so much. I mean, I like her. I really like her a lot. But she's so pushy, and I'm really not sure if she genuinely could turn off the snark. I just need to...
No, you know what? I'm not gonna crawl off sobbing like a little girl. I'm a goddamn woman, and I'm gonna handle this maturely. Okay, so obviously I'm really disappointed, but you're still an awesome guy and a good friend. I'm not gonna mope around and ruin that, so yeah.
I'm glad. I do like you. I want to stay friends.
Like broken glass in my heart, Skippy. So I accept your rejection. For now.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, but I want you to know I'm gonna work on you, and the next time I ask, it won't be your decision.
Well, I can't say I hate the thought of you working so hard on me, but don't overdo it, alright? Friends is enough.
For now. For now. Now I'm off. I got some plans to make. And yes, you're involved in at least half of them. I'm in hot pursuit.
Friend to pursuit. Wow. Wow. Not how I expected this day to go. Me neither! Dang it. Oh god, that hurts. Oh, Leaf. It is Friday, April the 30th, and we are having a conversation with Sabrina at lunchtime. Nice and calm, nothing going crazy. Hi, Sabrina.
Hello.
Something I can help you with?
I have a bad feeling.
A bad feeling? What do you mean?
I cannot describe it. Some espers have extreme clairvoyance, but my powers are limited to telepathy and psychokinesis. I just occasionally get feelings about the future. I just see you being attacked. Some sort of battle.
Is that so? This is actually not the first I'm hearing of a potentially dangerous premonition concerning me in the near future.
It's not?
Yeah. Do you know who Astrid is?
I do not. Not directly, but I can see she occupies a relatively significant place in your mind.
Yeah, she's a classmate of mine who got dealt with a really bad hand in life. And I've been trying to help her so her life doesn't suck so much.
Dealt a bad hand. It's pleasing to hear you have sympathy for people like her, and have your outward actions and inner feelings in empathetic congruence.
Oh!
It seems her struggles weigh heavily on you as well, as if you've made them your own.
Yeah, I kind of have, so that's a good way of putting it. Anyway, she has an absol, and their claim to fame, if you didn't already know, is an apparent aura of ill omen. Nothing is confirmed, but as a precaution, she told me to watch myself. But now that you're telling me this... do I win?
I don't know.
Guess I'd better make sure my team is fully up to snuff then. I've got a lot happening on Saturday and Sunday, so today might be the last day before Monday I have to prepare for the quarter clashes next week.
Often my feelings come to no account, but I thought you should know, as an apology for my outburst on Tuesday.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate the heads up, Sabrina.
You're welcome.
I hate the way she does that. Well, that's concerning. You and I can beat anything, right, Monokuma?
Mimikyu!
Yeah, that's the spirit. I ain't worried. Maybe I should be, though. I'm scared. And ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to Saturday, May 1st, the big event that everything has been leading up to in this game so far. And I figured it would be fair to do the whole actual scene in full, because I want to see what's new. Potentially skipping over the fight that happens, but I want to see what happens in this. So, let's go, shall we? By the time you arrive back at the auditorium, it's full of people milling around and talking animatedly. Somehow, banners featuring the candidates have been put up. The entire room has the atmosphere of a party more so than a formal political event. Good turnout. Commendations to you, Alex. Your idea to run a voting campaign was clearly a success. Hey, all I did was suggest it. You and Serena figured out how to make it happen. Even so, credit where it's due.
Nervous, Caleb?
Quite so. This event could very well decide the trajectory of my future career. Possibly even multiple of our careers, depending on where you all want to be in the future. So yes, nervous, but excited in equal measure. It's been a pleasure to go through all of this with all of you. Hopefully, our efforts have paid off. Especially you, Sharon. I'm sorry not everything went as you wanted it, but you set the pace for us, and your passion spurred us along. And I'm grateful for that. It is my pleasure to help in any way I can.
Hey, happy election day, you guys! I want to show your support for the candidates. Just buy these unofficial candidate badges!
Gardenia brandishes a handful of pins bearing slogans such as Caleb loves gloves, Serena's squad, Jasmine's no joke, and Sharon.
Just 300 Poké-Dollars, and if you... What a wonderful opportunity! I was just looking for you guys. So I've taken the liberty of creating unofficial badges supporting you guys, basically acting as a pro bono campaign manager. No, I won't take any payment. I insist I do this out of love and democracy. However, I think we could massively expand our operations in a mutually profitable way with just a bit of buy-in from you guys.
I'm interested. Alex.
Awesome! See, now this is a candidate with a head on his shoulders. All I need is a little endorsement of these pins and I could advertise them as official, unofficial candidate badges. I've done a bit of market research and I predict that I could see an increase of profits by 34% if you give me the go-ahead.
All this for 34%?
Hey, it takes me like 5 minutes to get your endorsement. I'm still earning money per hour right now. But the time I'm spending trying to convince you will stop being worth it as compared to the potential extra profit at the 7-minute mark, so I'm kinda going to have to rush you along.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Need me to sign anything?
Grusha? Yeah, if you could just sign here. I don't particularly think there's anything too wrong with it, Caleb.
I'm always leery of allowing money to be involved in politics, but, well, I don't see anything too offensive about the idea as a whole, either. Stop being so serious. It's free money, and this is a school student council. We're not going to break the democratic system by endorsing some badges with our faces on them.
I'm not sure. Well, what about you, Alex? You want a little cash? If you just give me your endorsement, I'll give you a nice 500 Poké-Dollars. Or if you've got the guts and the brains to really think long-term, I'll consider your endorsement worth a $1,000 investment in my side projects. You can't do the math on that, right? It pays itself back in just 10 business days. Sounds like a deal to me, buddy.
It's always a hustle with you, isn't it?
It's kind of like breathing for me. If you're not hustling, then you're losing, is my mantra.
Sounds like an incredibly stressful life. That being said, I'll take the $1,000! At $300 a badge, I think you can afford to pay a bit more.
Huh?
You were selling the badges for 300 Poké-Dollars. Based on the materials, the cardboard, the pins, the laminate, I can't imagine they cost any more than 100 Poké-Dollars to manufacture per unit. Assuming you're making them yourselves, the largest cost is probably labor, and I could at the very least pin these together in about 30 seconds each. 30 seconds per $200 profit margin seems like it could leave you with plenty of room to pay a tad bit more than just under the cost of 2 badges.
I don't like savvy customers, you know, but I respect that, so sure, I'll double my offer. 1,000 right now, or a 2,000 investment.
2,000 investment. You invested 2,000. Your total investment is now 3K.
Pleasure doing business with you.
You know it!
We're going to be rich in 10 to 12 business days. Gardenia does her business with the other student council members, hoping... Blah, 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 blah. Slowly, the afternoon approaches, and the moment for the speeches to be given arrives. It doth indeed. It doth be doing so. The students begin to quiet as they look at you expectantly. Well, shall we?
Truth be told, I'm not quite sure what,
Roxanne! Pretty sure she's... Why did I read that in Gardenia's voice? That was weird.
Roxanne! I'm so happy to see such a splendid turnout for your election. Whatever the result, whoever is elected, you have all done a great thing for the student body representation already.
Yeah, bros, but how'd you do it? The auditorium's like full up, but when we ran, there were only like 60 or 70 people there.
Alex had the genuinely inspired idea to have part of our personal campaigns be a more general, encouraging of participation in the voting process.
That's a good idea. Perhaps we should have done something similar back in the day.
It's undeniable that your efforts have already endeared you to the student body. I have a good feeling about your council, Caleb.
My council? Well, we'll see. We've yet to be elected. Speaking of which, what exactly should we do? Just head on up to the stage?
Yes, that would work, but would you allow us one last indulgence?
Indulgence? You do not know what mark we've had on Kobacon. Admittedly, it was not a large one. But we still like the old school, you know? And all our friends left a month ago, so like, we want to say goodbye. Of course, Roxanne's preferred method of saying hello and farewell is speeches, while Brawley and I's preferred method is, well, listening to Roxanne's speeches. Faulkner, I'll miss them, Roxanne, and I'll miss the humor and enthusiasm you brought to the job, Brawley. I hope to visit you two in Hoenn someday. Perhaps if I'm unable to become a police officer in Violet City, I'll move to Hoenn and try again. We might meet again that way. Aw, man, is it kind of bad I want you to fail just so that can happen? Not at all. I'd rather do as well.
Of course, there is no chance of that. In 1 year, I've never seen you panic, exaggerate, lie, or abuse your powers. There's quite legitimately no one better suited to be a police officer than you, Faulkner. As much as I might be tempted to selfishly root for your failure, too. Oh, sorry, yes, so, if you would permit it, we would like to give our farewell speech to open the event. Of course, our farewell speech will contain commendations of your virtue, your...
Oh, God, I can't speak!
Of course, our farewell speech will contain commendations of your virtue, your plural, naturally. I've no objections. Counsel? Je vous en prie. Please, go ahead.
Yeah, fine. Why should I fight that?
It's a lovely idea.
No complaints here.
Thank you very, very much, from the bottom of my heart. I feel confident knowing I'm leaving the ship in your capable hands.
Me too! Well, this feels familiar. Doesn't it just? They've even got the same music playing.
Let's take our seats. The old student council will indicate when it's time for us to come up. Dibs on sitting next to you.
Dibs on an aisle seat. Seriously, girl, chill.
Good afternoon, my old friends. I apologize for what is likely to be a drawn-out and excessively sentimental speech. I've been told my speeches flip-flop between inspirational and insomnia-curing with frightening suddenness, and I fear that today's will be no exception. So in the interest of brevity and a graceful handing over of the reins, I will summarize my thoughts in 3 two-word bites. And to express my gratitude to the 2 men who have been by my side for the past year, men I have grown to trust and love, I will allow them to provide the first 4 words of the 6. Faulkner?
It seems a shame to only speak my mind now at the end. What stories I might have been privy to if I were to remain. What adventures you might have seen by my side, if only we'd been friends before it was time to leave. Oh well. Ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished others of Kobacon Academy, you have been here only 1 month. From this, you may believe that you have a great understanding of what life at Kobacon may entail. Allow me to reassure you of one thing. Your eyes see only the tip of the iceberg. Your time at Kobacon will be far grander in scope, and massive in scale than you might ever have dreamed. My 2 words are thank you. Thank you for allowing us to see you spread your wings at the very end of our time here. Brawley? Man, I'm trying not to cry. Oh hell, I'll cry in front of everyone here. I'm a man, I've earned that right. Bros, my words are carry on. This year is gonna suck sometimes. 1/5 of you won't even graduate. But that's why you gotta keep going. Any wall that you come up against, you just gotta muscle through. There's no fight you can't win if you just don't stop punching. Sometimes you're gonna fail, but that's alright. You can do everything right and still come up short. Maybe you're not strong enough, or smart enough, or maybe even 9 months in your Pokemon still isn't listening to you. That's alright, bros. Take it from Big Brother Brawley. You can do this. You can graduate, and you can do anything you want as long as you're willing to break through everyone and anything that's in your way. And if one of you out there thinks that this doesn't apply to you because the one in your way is yourself, hey, who the hell do you think you are? You think you can keep yourself down like that? Hell no, brother man. If you gotta break yourself to get where you want to go, you can. Break through yourself and be the best you can be. I believe in you. Carry on! Alright, I'm done. Roxy?
You should have given speeches more often, Brawley.
Nah, I gotta keep all that passion in for when it matters. Now go on. What are your 2 words?
Stay true. We weren't the most successful student council. Now at the end of our year, I can see clearly the mistakes we made and the wrong paths we took. But we stayed true. We kept our truth in the forefront of everything we did, as we strove towards our ideals. It does not do for a leader to deny reality and seek out only what they believe should be. By the same token, a leader with no imagination, no conception of what ideal world has no reason to lead. This is not something that applies only to a student council. You, as Pokemon trainers, researchers, coordinators, breeders, you will all work with teams of Pokemon and people. You too are leaders. People will rely on you. The wills and desires of others will push you and pull you. Your fork in the road may lead off in dozens of different directions, and you'll have a dozen different people all urging you on a different road. When it's impossible to know which road to take, there's just one thing you need to remember. Stay true. Believe in the truth you see, and follow the road that leads you to your ideals. Thank you.
For a moment, silence. Then,
That may be the most positive feedback ever forgotten for one of my speeches. Lessons learned too late, I suppose. Well, we thank you for lending your ears as we indulge in our sentimentality. But let's not forget who this event is truly for. We, the Student Council of Kobakon Academy, are proud to present the Student Council hopefuls for this next year. We believe firmly that they are the best possible students you could choose to represent, guide, and fight for you over the coming 11 months. Faulkner?
aye.
Brawley?
Aye.
Very well. These 6 Student Council hopefuls, Calum, Alex, Serena, Jasmine, Grusha, and Shiren, have the unilateral, official, and unequivocal endorsement of we, the current Student Council.
Whew, that's a weight off my mind.
Now why don't you join me in inviting your Student Council hopefuls onto the stage? Please welcome...
You turn around in your seat as you look behind yourself and see a student in the back of the room, out of breath, bent double and panting wildly. Wait, is that... there's... I can't hear what that red-headed girl's saying. Faulkner? I believe that's a man. Okay, but what's he saying? I can't be sure. He's too far away to tell. Like, how can you be sure she's a dude then? I can't, but based on the evidence, Outside! You need to get strong battlers and... Wait, why do you care so much if he's a man or a woman?
Or something else. We mustn't forget that possibility.
Oh yeah, I had a friend like that in Holland. Great surfer. You met them, right, Roxy?
Yes,
Do you mind? Ooh, that hurt my throat.
Not particularly, no. I stopped being student council member about 2 minutes ago, so now I really have no obligation to listen to anyone's complaints ever again. Well, I do intend to become a teacher when I return to Hoenn, but until then,
Outside! People attacking the school! Thugs! Do something!
Oh, well, yes, we should probably get a teacher, or...
What are we staying around for? Let's go. We're going to skip this because it doesn't have any bearing, I think. So, back in a mo. Well, the team's pretty beaten up. Monokuma died. Ivy took a lot of damage. And Dingle had his debut, but we survived. Also, Dingle has a terrible nature. And I haven't even told you guys about Sophie the Togepi. Yeah, this is the team we're rocking with. Ivy 2, Monokuma, Barrow, Phalanx, which will be swapped out for some dark type later down the line, and a freaking Togepi. Yeah, it's a pretty cool team. But yes, we are back. The student council hopefuls march back to the auditorium, a large group of followers in tow. Upon opening the doors, cheering for us. Not every day the people trying to get sworn in as the student body's fighters and defenders actually prove they can do it. Though it does look like they're mostly looking at you, Alex. Seems rumors spread quickly. Ah, jeez. Hey, should I just, set the record straight? Just tell everyone what really happened before we begin the actual thing?
Perhaps, but it also doesn't hurt to have a spotless figurehead, adored by the masses.
Laying it on a bit thick, aren't we?
You're back. Thank goodness. What happened? I looked away for half a second and you're all gone, and probably had bent a skin end into the shape of a pretzel.
Minor invasion of school grounds by some punks from the city. Must have known that for a couple of minutes there wasn't going to be a student council, so they were hoping to capitalize on our moment of weakness.
Are you suggesting that there's a mole in Kobacon? Another imposter? How thrilling!
Say, shouldn't we get on with the election? I think we've held it off for long enough at this point.
Right you are.
Roxanne, thanks for the lovely introduction. Remember, thank you, carry on, stay true.
Wise words, upperclassmen. Merci, continuez, restez... I can't say that. Merci, continuez, restez vrai, oh, whatever. French! What is wrong with your language? Restez vrai. I can't do your bloody accent.
Okay. Oh, there's a little step here. Classmates and friends, apologies for the delay. A group of vagabonds from the city seemed to think that now would be a good time to knock over our pottery.
I mean, I agree with him entirely, but
damn, this feels pretty classist. Thankfully, the quick thinking and measured response of the student council hopefuls, as well as many of you, was able to prevent things from spiraling out of control. Well done, everyone.
Yeah! Politics, yeah!
It is this exact collaborative spirit that we hope to continue and encourage in our future dealings.
Yeah, me too.
Let me be clear. We stand united. Every one of us seeks to support and uplift every other one of us. There is no reason to abstain from voting from any one of us. We even have experience working together already. We all aim to work together to give you, the student body, more privileges, freedoms, powers, and security than before. I, for my part, aim to massively increase funding to the clubs in the school. We all owe the battle team a great debt of gratitude, of course. It is internationally famous, and with famous champions such as Lance, Cynthia, and Stephen Stone graduating from it, its reputation is clearly well-deserved. So just imagine what we could do if some of our tuition money, even a fraction, was diverted into other clubs. Imagine if Kobacon elected to hire champions to lead their other clubs, such as they did with Lance and the battle team. Yes, it's quite simple. The sky is the limit. And if you vote for me, not only will I work to support and uplift my co-council members, I'll fight to spread the school's funding more equitably.
Okay, that's a good deal.
Well, that went well. Brevity is the soul of wit. Now, does anyone have any questions? Yes, you in the red hat.
Each student council hopeful gives their speeches, one after another, making sure to emphasize the support each of them will give each other. Serena's speech was enthusiastic and passionate. Jasmine's was earnest and heartwarming. Grusha's was typically cool, and Sharen's was normal, even though you thought you saw darkness cross his face once or twice. Now it's me! Finally, it was your time to speak. By this time, the audience had worked itself into a complete frenzy, and they're practically salivating to hear what you have to say. Admittedly, you could have prepared your speech a bit better, but you've been awfully busy recently. Alright, just gotta wing this. Alright, Cobacon, listen. Right. Alright, Cobacon, listen up. Here's what happened. Here's what's happening. Really? I haven't even said anything yet. I'm gonna fight for you. Not violently, of course. Hey, this speech-giving thing is easy. Cobacon Academy. As you continue your speech, you notice Sharend to your right, giving you a strange look. On further inspection, Caleb and Serena are too. Seems the overly enthusiastic response your tepid speech received did not escape your fellow council hopefuls. Sorry guys, for energy, not much I can do about it. But hey, this could be a good thing. At least I can use it to help people. And that's pretty much it. Vote for us. We'll do good. Promise. Anyone have any questions?
Yes. Huh? Please excuse me.
Yeah. What's up, man?
I was just wondering when you were going to tell us about your power.
What?
I think we should discuss the way that you are so easily able to endear yourself to other students. The way you won this election without having given any effort towards it whatsoever. The way you command Pokemon you've never met in school before, and have them listen to you immediately. The way you even got into this school. I think it's important the voters hear about this. This will definitely affect their votes, no? It was a pleasure for me and for the others to watch your meteoric rise, Alex. But there's something everyone seems to have forgotten. Meteors don't rise, they fall. Shiren, what do you think you're doing? My best. That's all I've ever been able to do. Whatever disagreements you may have with Alex can be handled off stage. You're just threatening your own chances. Come back here and I recuse myself. Huh? I no longer seek election. My sole interest is uncovering the truth.
Guys, I don't think now's...
Be that as it may, there's a time and a place for everything. And now is not the place to toss out such wild accusations, with no backing or... You ask for evidence? I'll give you evidence. Look at this man. Look at the guilt in his eyes. Do you dare tell me I'm wrong? Does anyone? His feelings are written as plainly as pen on paper. Shiren, you must stop this at once. Alex is a good friend. I know he would not do this sort of thing you're accusing him of. Do you think yourself unique in this arena? This man has dozens of good friends, all convinced that they're the most important person in the world to him. How do you think he gained so many friends so quickly? It's been 1 month. Yet seemingly everybody in this school knows him, admires him, loves him. We're all throttled by his red string, every one of us hanging like puppets from his hands. You're willing to entertain so many conspiracy theories, but not this one? You're unwilling to accept that you've been duped? Shiren, what you're saying just isn't possible. Isn't it? Do espers not exist? Are their powers not known to take great many forms? Yes, that's all circumstantial evidence. But if all I'm saying is lies, why isn't he saying anything? Well, Alex, deny it.
Your tongue lies, heavy and powerless in your mouth. Your throat is dry. Your lips crack on the scorching heat of the stage lights above. You cannot speak.
Deny it. Deny it. Damn you, just deny it. Prove me wrong. Make of me a crackpot in front of this whole school. Ruin my reputation, my plans, my future. Destroy me. Just deny it.
You cannot speak. In the crowd, you see a lip begin to curl in disgust. Someone coughs awkwardly and gets up to leave the auditorium. The sound of a camera clicking rings throughout the silence. Guys, please. I'm having...
begging you, Alex, deny it. Please. I need to be wrong.
You cannot speak. Well, that's that then.
No! Je refuse! These allegations, they're hearsay and rumors. His refusal to defend himself does not mean he's guilty. Where is the proof, Sharon?
You want proof? If you don't take Alex's silence as proof, then your closeness to Alex blinds you. Did you not ever wonder that as you started your own conspiracy, that a man who so willingly leapt into yours might have one of his own? I would think very carefully about whether Alex has really joined your plan to help you achieve your goals. There's no way anyone could deny that this debate is over. Hey, you bastard! What do you think you're doing? Just throwing around accusations like that? You think you can just accuse your opponent of shit because he's doing better than you? You don't have any proof. He refuses to speak on his own defense. Why would an innocent man ever refuse to defend himself? Is it for someone else? Is he defending you? You might think so, but I very much doubt it. You specifically are far too biased to speak clearly on this matter. Silver, of course. I find it highly suspect that your house guests decided now was the perfect time to visit our school, especially given the rumors associated with Alex's dominating victory. Your arguments are weak and thin. I can tell you doubt him yourself. There's nothing else to prove.
Who appointed you judge, jury, and executioner? To think I had you properly pinned as a man of facts and logic, you couldn't possibly be any more irrational. Does Blackstone's ratio not apply? It is better that 10 guilty persons escape than 1 innocent suffer. Alex is innocent until proven guilty beyond a shadow of a doubt, and his silence hardly counts as legitimate proof.
Stop demanding proof. Do I need to provide proof when the accused doesn't even ask for it? And I find rich that you, of all people, are asking for proof. I know all about your connection to your precious confidant. As someone who hungrily laps up even the slightest facsimile of amity, you are so consumed by your martyrdom that you have allowed it to warp your perception of the obvious realities of your relationship to him. Enough. Enough. Alex. Any comments?
Your friends are doubting you. 1,000 repressed memories scream to be acknowledged. Years of loneliness wait behind the barriers of your presumed innocence. But to maintain that innocence would require you to lie, to speak. You cannot speak. You ask for proof. You all demand proof. Fine. Fine. You two. Those two?
Sigrid? Magnus?
These two have the proof you crave.
Yes, we do. And believe us, we were terrified when we found out the truth.
When we learned this seemingly innocent man had been warping us and manipulating us from within our own minds this entire time, I nearly broke down.
He was a good friend. To think he'd betray us in this manner is unconscionable.
Where's the proof? You said you had it.
It might be more accurate to say we know how to take it.
What?
Come on, get up here, witch.
Wait, what are you two doing?
Oh, it's quite simple. This lovely lady here is an Esper who has a bad habit of reading our minds.
Yes, she's like a wonderful piñata of secrets.
Now what do you suppose will come out if we break this piñata,
What? No. Absolutely not. Alex is who we're trying to prove the guilt of, not Sabrina or...
Terribly sorry, partner, but this is the only proof we could find.
So why don't you just sit back and let us handle this,
Well, tell us about Alex. Tell us about his powers.
Don't spare any details, or we'll know you're working with him.
You're crazy. I don't know. He doesn't have anything.
Quit that bullshit.
Yeah, we know you're covering for him.
Caleb? Huh? What? I mean, what do I... Ugh, fine. You two, stop that immediately. I'll report you to the Office of Student Conduct and Conflict Resolution. I'll break your heads. No, don't fight. Just please leave me alone and
Spill, witch.
tell us about the freak, or you're next. No, just leave me
Alone! Every breath is agony. I want to kill. I wish I was dead. I don't love him. I love her. I'm sick and tired of this. I'm not a good person. Every breath is agony. They are lovers. I'm here to help. I'm an imposter in another's skin. I'm sick and tired of this. I wish I was dead. Secrets flit through your mind as Sabrina's telepathy opens up, sending memories, shadows, dark, repressed desires echoing in 1,000 voices through the heads of everyone present. And then, in a familiar voice, I just want to wait a moment. I'm too late to help. There is a little Easter egg. They've added a little background note here for Astrid as a little Easter egg. You'll notice it going past. Every now and then you'll see it. Stuff like, I'm too late to help. One of them is Astrid's. And then in a familiar voice, I have a power. It makes people trust me, and my Pokemon obey my commands. I need to keep it a secret from everyone. If they found out about it, I'd lose all my friends. And I'll do anything to make sure that never happens again. No.
Well, there you have it.
undeniable proof that Alex has a power that he's been hiding from us. Why? Why did you? How could you be so cruel?
Us? You're the freak who reads our minds and hoards our secrets. It's your fault for even coming here in the first place.
Yes. Yes, this was foolish of me, to think I could have a life. My mentor would tell me not to do this. He would say that this is revenge, that I'm proving myself the witch you think I am. I suppose I no longer have a reason not to cast my spells. So here is my curse. Your secret. No.
Don't you?
Don't! They're siblings. And lovers.
No, we're just step siblings. There's no blood. There's...
Shut up, you idiot! Let's get out of here! This isn't what... You are a fucking shithead, you know? You know that, shithead, you asshole! Serena? Why are you... What happened to your accent? Wait, Caleb, I can explain. Jasmine, help. It's happening again, my heart. It's happening. What? No. Grusha, hold on, I'll get a nurse. No time. No, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Gotta get to infirmary. Feeling faint. Thump. Grusha! Oh, I'm just a project, is that it? Wait, Flan, you know there's more to it than that. Ah! How very disappointing. If you wish to preserve what little dignity you have left, I trust you know what to do, Alex.
You cannot speak.
You can explain this, right? Please. Tell me the conspiracies. All the conspirators are liars. Please.
You cannot cannot speak.
Come on! I did the whole attack for you! You don't really have these whacked out powers, do you?
You cannot speak.
Please. Tell me they're wrong, like you always have. Tell me that after everything, do I even have a reason to go on any longer?
Oh, I'm actually getting teary. Jesus. You cannot speak. Oh, God. Oh, that's got me. I think I put a bit too much acting into that. You cannot speak. And that's the second time I've had that scene, but even just having Astrid's presence there elevated that to a whole nother level. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, I'm struggling. I am struggling. Fuck. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Wow. I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be where we leave this. I don't believe there's any more Astrid content after this point. I've got the doc up here. There's a few little extra bits of dialogue in May 2nd, but there's no there's no major increases from here. So I am just double checking as we go, but as I say, I don't think there's any more. There's nothing on the 4th. There's nothing on the 3rd. The only thing we have is some extra lines of dialogue in May 3rd. And I'm pretty sure that's nothing crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to leave the Astrid mod. At least for now. Until it gets updated. Because it has been... this is everything that Astrid mod has to offer for the very moment. It's a fantastic mod that adds a lot of depth and adds characters you actually care about to this game. I mean, not that you don't care about them anyway, but it adds a character that seamlessly slots into the plot as if they're already a part of it, and that means a lot. So, to Jumbo, I want to say this has been an experience that has added so much to the game for me, and you got me teary. You got me teary-eyed. Seriously, just... wow. Thank you very much to everyone involved in the project. Thank you very much to everyone in the comments. Thank you to everyone in the Pokemon Academy Life Discord who's been asking me to play this and been very eager for more episodes and pushing me to get more done. But wow, I think that's it from me. I'm going to go have a shower. I'm going to go have a drink of water. I'm going to sit down. And I'm going to decompress emotionally from that because fuck me! That was pretty crazy. So thank you for watching, guys. My name is OnesieBanette. You've been awesome. And until next time, look after yourselves. Much love.